Okay, Gigguk has blessed us with another anime video called Summer Anime 2026 in a nutshell. And before I say anything, if you hear anything in the background, that's basically my AC vent, and I'm sorry if you hear it again. But yeah, I'm really excited to see what his thoughts are on this season's summer anime, because there's a few I'm currently watching, and I'm sure there'll be some recommendations in here that I need to watch. But yeah, with that being said, let's start the video.
It's a fabulous goal. England's lead wiped out Argentina. It's
Oh,
an
is this
arrow to the
the
heart
World
for
Cup?
England. England had the lead but couldn't keep the ball.
Oh, and
Wait a minute.
Argentina beat England.
I'm an anime fan. Hey guys, the Anime Zone is back and we're here to talk about Summer 2026 anime because I am an anime content creator. I don't care about football. I didn't watch the World Cup. I didn't see my team crash out. My mental well-being is absolutely fine, thank you very much for asking. Because this is an anime channel where we don't care about sports. We are talking about anime. So what anime is airing this season? Well, we got Thunder 3.
Ironically enough, I'm kind of a little bit of both. I am a sports and a anime fan, so I guess I'm like the one in the middle.
Fuck this show. You and I are polar opposites. Now this is a romance anime. There's not going to be any sports in here. Except maybe this one. You know what? Screw new anime. Link Click has a new season coming out, and this is one of my favorite Chinese donghwas. This is the latest season of the time travel thriller from the maker of To Be Hero X himself. But I might need a
Really?
refresh on what happened on previous seasons, though.
What a goal! The Cheetahs wear the cup!
The World
You know
Cup
what?
in
Screw new
anime.
anime. Screw this. I'll watch my own anime. Ha! How about that? I know this story. I wrote this story. I'll find comfort in myself.
It was a really good anime too.
She came home. It really came home. Why won't it ever come home?
It's kind of like the US, how unfortunately we won't win anything anytime soon. We almost did though.
But hold on a second, guys. It's critter time because this video is sponsored by Clash of Critters. Calling all Gachagooners,
Oh.
our Lord and Savior has arrived. Clash of Critters is a mobile game of more, let's say,
let's see.
sophisticated.
Here we go.
You can also use the code GoonBug to get your own Goonbug and
Oh.
even more rewards.
Goonbug.
That's right, baby. One free Goonbug for every Gooner, guaranteed for free. Thank you very much to Clash of Critters for sponsoring us today. And with that said, let's crack on with this season's anime.
There are countless variations of camera movement, each with their own language and purpose.
Oh!
Most camera
I
movements
really
are
thought
highly
it was gonna be an
precise,
ad that's playing.
controlled.
Ah, yes, Studio Gohans are back at it again. After innovating on the cinematic breakthrough worm POV angle, they are now breaking the laws of space-time so the audience can get a closer look at these fine cheeks. And look, every time I say the same thing. Clearly, the team have a lot of technical skill, and if there was just someone who could reel in the artistic vision a bit, they'd make some really impressive stuff. But unfortunately, this time, the cameraman is moving like an ally on Pride Month after someone shouted English or Spanish. But you know what?
What?
Even with that, this is still one of the more entertaining kicked out of a party revenge slop power fantasy shows this season. And look, I say entertaining if this
It
is
does
the
look
exact
nice,
type of turn
though.
your brain off entertainment you're looking for. And you know, this would be the part where I combine all the power fantasy shows into one section, but as we've established in my previous videos, there are some romance shows that are creeping into this category. But guys, I'm still a professional. Even though I'm not single and I'm happily married, I still treat all power fantasy shows equal, no matter the genre. Starting off with I Became a Legend after my 10-year-long last stand. Now, you know, with a name like this, it's going to be light novel based. The best power fantasy stuff, and guys, get this. There's an adventurer who defeats a demon lord after a 10-year-long battle, but he comes back as a legend and decides to start over as an F-rank adventurer, even though he's an S-rank. An S-rank adventurer pretending to be an F-rank?
Smurfing, quite literally. Just spawn killing and just boosting the low levels.
But then we got Rich Girl Caretaker. I'm secretly the caretaker of the most popular girl in this rich kid's school. Now, you know, with a name like that, it's going to be light novel based. The best
Oh
fantasy
my
stuff you could
god.
ask for. And, you know, this time we got a guy so broke his parents abandoned him, only to get picked up by a slob-maxing rich girl and becomes her caretaker. You know, it's a nice comfy show if you fantasize about babying a rich sugar mama who takes care of you financially, you know, if that's your thing. And then we got from overshadowed to overpowered, second reincarnation
Yes, this one's I'm watching. This one, I have to say I like this one. This one is pretty fun.
of a talentless sage. Boys, it's about a guy who gets reincarnated as a talentless sage. And I know, reincarnation anime, I've seen it before. But this time when he dies, he gets reincarnated again. And gets even more overpowered. I've never seen anything like this before. Oh boy, I was wrong about her. I mean, there's a guy who meets his childhood friend again, who I think was a tomboy, and he thought that friend was a guy friend. And you know, that's funny, because she's not. She's not a guy. She's a girl. There's a new kingdom building anime with the Frontier Lord begins with 0 subjects. And guys, you know how much I love kingdom building anime, even within this subgenre. Except this time, the main character is a seasoned Unk as well. And who could forget the villager of level 999? I mean, guys, we have a villager who is level 999. How? How did a villager get max level?
I know the slander whenever it comes to isekai or like the seasonal isekais. And I won't lie. I make the joke I am a fly for the isekai trash. Cause I won't lie, I just be having fun watching these isekais, like these season isekais, and they're always overpowered or either they just get reincarnated. I'm just, you know, enjoying it. Even though I can't beat the allegations myself.
Isekai.
How original.
And with extra
Flop.
Daring, aren't we?
And then we got another high school rom-com with a main character who's a NEET and also a gamer until a feisty pink-haired girl finds him and reveals that he was previously a demon lord in a fantasy world that got isekai'd? And then we got
Interesting.
another high school rom-com with a main character who's a NEET and also a gamer until a feisty pink-haired girl finds him and reveals that he was previously a demon lord in a fantasy world that got isekai. And the girl was the hero that was sent to slay him.
He
And
had to
guys,
make
what
it
can we
sound
say about
exciting.
this? It's the classic reverse isekai plotline that we all know and love. We got another romance anime featuring a blind love interest. I was on the fence about this one, but it's doing a good job at not ham-fisting her disability into your face for sympathy points.
I can't see, and a lot of people
Oh, yeah.
think that a blind person can't play.
This one's I'm watching too. I think it was. I know it's not like spectacular good out there in some people's eyes, but I don't think it's that bad. I think it's very wholesome.
Football.
Oh my god.
なんか楽しそうじゃん。
But it still has that light novel, flowery, melancholic air to it. And I'm actually hoping it stays this way this time and doesn't lead into full-on depressing melodrama.
I be getting that feeling too sometimes. Like, I feel like something bad is either gonna happen to her, or they're just gonna like rip your heart out with something like some sad backstory.
I mean, I'm sure she means that metaphorically. The romance train isn't over yet though, because we got a show about a kaiju girl.
Oh,
You that
yeah.
you miss every shot you don't take.
I'm watching this one too. It's very cute. It's like Godzilla, but literally Godzilla as an anime girl.
Ah, shit, the boys are playing haram ball. Well, guys, for any one of you that's ever looked at Godzilla and thought, damn, those are some childbearing hips, we've got a kaiju romance where legally distinct Godzilla is actually an adorable, cute anime girl looking for love. And, I mean, this is a cute show, but you gotta ask, are we tarnishing the Godzilla image with this? I mean, as a metaphor of nuclear weapons, serving as a warning of the dangers of nuclear war, we just gotta think about the legacy of Godzilla and the message this is sending out. But I think, you know, as long as they don't make the monsters do anything too dumb, I'm sure the image of Godzilla will remain intact. But how about an anime I guarantee you've never seen before?
Oh? I definitely haven't seen this one. I think I've heard about it though.
Watch anime for long enough, and eventually you'll get used to the settings, the tropes, the types of stories you expect to see, but sometimes a show does come along so wildly different from everything you are used to, reminding us that storytelling isn't bound by any borders, that inspiration can come from all cultures, and good storytelling is something that can connect us all. Gigguk is the latest historical epic from Science Saru, an anime that starts off in the Middle East, detailing the Mongolian expansion of Central Asia, as one lone slave girl climbs the ranks of the young empire using her wisdom garnered from her love of history and science. It's part Apothecary Diaries, a sprinkling of Orb, and the rest is almost completely unknown territory for the world of anime. And don't be fooled by its storybook aesthetic, because it does not shy away from depicting some heavy scenes, because as we all know, the Mongolians were historically known for being
brutal.
A pretty chill empire. But this also shows a different side from the image we are used to. An empire that is accepting of different cultures and religions, that thirst for knowledge they didn't know before. I know there's a few people that might not be interested in a setting of this kind, and well, first off, you have anime legend Naoko Yamada serving as chief director for this one, whose resume by itself says more than I ever could, and secondly, bro, we are talking about a show set in the height of the Mongolian Empire here. How is that not a cool setting? You mean the largest empire in human history?
I mean, you already sold me. I guess I'll watch this one. Either maybe tomorrow or Thursday. But I'm definitely gonna watch this one.
By connected landmass, the empire that took more land in a few decades than the Romans did in a few centuries. The one empire that dared to invade Russia in the winter and won, led by one man and a fucking horse. He saw, he conquered, he came, then came again, and again, and again. And I swear, bro just pillaged his way across all of Asia just to pay off his child support. It's scenes like this that opens the door for so many different types of stories to be told, and just from the first few episodes, this has the makings of one incredible series. Ah yes, an anime
definitely looks
featuring a
nice.
succulent Chinese meal. Blood literally walks into a restaurant after hours, demands a meal, shits on the chefs, spits on their food, bins the entire fucking dish, forcibly uses their kitchen ingredients, and he gets hired?
So
What the hell
basically
is this
Chef
kind of goal in
Ramsay.
all of this?
There's
Like
no
Hell's Kitchen if
way.
Gordon Ramsay did a line of coke before filming, but it's so fucking extra. I can't stop
Literally
watching.
what I
Like,
just
this
said.
entire show is the main character coming in, shitting on his co-workers, and being like, "Nah, buddy, that's not how you make fried rice. You're missing the secret ingredient." And what's the secret ingredient?
What?
You know, I was a bit confused when I heard a 10-year-old manga that got cancelled after 19 chapters due to lack of popularity would suddenly get picked up for an anime. Like, are we really just running out of
Interesting.
source material to adapt? Or, you know, does someone up top think that a show like this has potential that was never reached? Are they going to do anything to add to the plot to attract new audiences?
Why
Or
is
this
it
current
zooming
age of
in?
adaptations going above and beyond the source material and adding their own artistic interpretations?
Oh
Is there
my
going to be any
gosh.
significant upgrades to the framing, the choreography used, the cinematography of this anime? So far, the beginning is pretty much
I think
your
he
bog
likes the
standard
plot.
shonen action setup, but I guess only time will tell what the higher ups see in this one.
Oh my.
Cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon.
There are few studios that can bring the highest level of quality with everything they make, and when Kyoto Animation turns
Kyoto,
up, you
yeah,
drop
yep,
everything
animation.
and pay attention. Sparks of Tomorrow is the latest Kyoto Animation project, and production-wise, they are once again
I know
proving
this
why
one.
only few
This
can
one-
stand up to the level
I'm
of
watching
quality
this
that
one
they can
too.
deliver. It's an alternative 20th century
I like the animation that they're using for it, and the plot is definitely like get me like on the edge of my seat.
Kyoto, where steam technology is advancing worldwide, except without the $1,000 price tag. And in this steampunk world, a boy and his brother dare to dream big by bringing about the age of electricity. On top of this ongoing fairy tale-esque arranged marriage subplot, finding her way into the arms of a boy on the cusp of revolutionizing the world with the wonders of electricity. Yes. This is the story of Senku if you got pictures. I don't need to tell you how gorgeous this all looks. I mean, just
Definitely
take it all in yourself.
correlations.
Pictures are worth 1,000 words, and Kyoto Animation is shouting louder than I ever could. But beyond that, everything, the plot, the vibes, the grandiose scale of this all, it doesn't feel like a TV series at all. The vibe almost
No.
reminds me of a classic Disney movie in a Japanese setting, somewhere in between a Shinkai movie and a Ghibli film, even complete with an eccentric, cartoonish level Disney-ass villain.
So you see the proposal.
Yo, why did he say it like that? It's still pretty early days to judge just how the plot and the characters will evolve from here. But if there's one thing I can pretty much promise...
Stop! Oh my... Literally, when I saw that in that episode, I literally died laughing. Like, I collapsed on the floor. And I didn't think it was real until I had to rewind it, and he did it again. It was the most hilarious thing.
Is that on the level of spectacle alone, Kyoto Animation are absolutely going to continue to cook with this. And apparently bake as well.
Bro.
Cheeked up.
Yuri fans have been eating good this year, because we now also have I Want to Love You to Your Dying Day. Forget doomed Yuri, we have now reached war crime Yuri, in a place where death is an everyday occurrence. A school of all-female soldiers are tasked with fighting an unknown war against the most evil enemy of all.
Oh.
Men. This dark dystopian
Wait,
wartime
what?
setting is giving 86 meets 69 vibes. But of course, with this being anime, it begs the ultimate
I
question.
did like 86. 86 was rare. I think it was very peak for me, at least. But if it has like similar animations, okay, maybe I might check this one out.
Is this Yuri or just Yuri bait? Okay, so the girls say they like each other. Is it Yuri? I mean, this could be like a platonic love between friends. We see this time and time again. It's too hard to tell with just this alone. The girls are full-on Frenching each other every episode.
Oh my
Is
gosh.
it Yuri? Well, I mean, we also can't be sure because kissing is actually the restoration magic in this world. So in the
Wait,
context of an active
what?
war zone, yeah, I'd be going full-on JoJo with my homies if I stubbed my toe if I could. And lastly, in episode 1, one of the girls is assigned to be the roommate of the main girl. Is it Yuri? Oh yeah, they hella gay.
They were roommates.
Hold up, an actual legit fighting game anime with the official Street Fighter licensing and it's got anime girls playing them? Let's go, Justin!
Street
This could be
Fighters.
it. The secret formula to getting more people into fighting games. Just an anime about two girls and their love for Street Fighter. See, these girls have a strong neutral game, but you can tell they love playing footsies with each other, having a go on each
What?
other's fight sticks, and this ain't no beginner level set. They are drive rushing into each other's hearts, executing a perfect Cabidon frame trap, mastering the art of focus attack dash cancelling into bed with each other. This
Oh.
is an anime for anyone who loves gay girls. Playing fighting games.
Yo, you wanna learn how to do a fucking infinite?
Oh my god. I can't with these.
Let's go, Justin! We've got an anime with even more Disney vibes because Kinema Citrus are
Oh.
dropping an anime original story that is the sequel to the Little Mermaid fairy tale, where this time the mermaid princess becomes human and struggles to find her footing in a remote Japanese island. It's a classic fish out of water tale.
Oh. I was literally about to say, I don't know why, it kind of reminds me of Ponyo a little bit. If you guys seen that that movie, the Ghibli movie, it was the animation kind of reminds me of it a little bit.
Did you catch that? I always love anime original projects because not only is it a chance to explore new stories, but the studio is able to go out of their comfort zone sometimes, and they've clearly done it here. We've got a retros 90s aesthetic and an overall classic feel to the entire thing. Clearly a lot of love and passion has been put into this one. But if that's not your thing and all you want to do is see more Apothecary Diaries, Mum,
Let's
well, we've been graced with
go!
another promising palace anime with a villainess and body swapping twist. And honestly, I'm just really happy I have another show to recommend to my mum to watch, who is so desperate now. I swear her feed has been invaded by all these shitty AI-generated soap operas that has somehow entered every Asian mum's algorithm.
No.
Okay, this video is already long enough as it is, and I forgot to mention the sequels, so we're just gonna speed through them today. We got more Grand Blue, You and I Polar
Oh,
Opposites.
wait. I love, okay, Grand Blue, I think is like one of the underrated rubies in the anime community. I love Grand Blue, and I'm still watching the current season 3, and it's phenomenal. You're definitely get a laugh out of it. So I definitely recommend seeing Grand Blue. It's really funny.
Elusive Samurai, Bleach 1000-Year Blood War arc is entering its 4th season, and I swear it's actually taken 1,000 years to complete this arc. Cletus is back with more peak old school dark fantasy vibes, and
I'm watching that too, Clivitus. I know it's like really dark and gore, but it's really fascinating. Really like, I love the plot. It's very like, without like spoiling it for like the 2nd season, it's definitely like a mind like opening scenario.
What could be more dark fantasy than, of course, a high school arc?
Actually, it's in university, but who's asking really?
There's a new Bang Dream, and I was actually lucky enough to get the rights to watch this on stream for the first time, and having seen it, I highly recommend it if you're looking for a nice, conflict-free, low-stress show featuring cute anime girls. I'm gonna fucking crash out. What the fuck was that episode? How dare you do this to me? No! Honestly, this is just my average reaction to watching an England game. Of course, we have a bunch of isekai sequels, including the return of the saga of Tanya the Evil. It's been 9 whole years since
I
season
know
1
this
came
one.
out,
I
which
heard
means
about
that pretty
this
much
one.
completes all the high-profile isekai anime that came out back then that never got a second season. There's absolutely none left. I can't think of any more that we're waiting for.
No!
Yes! 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 She's finally back, guys. It's time for another season of peak polygamy. Wait a minute.
Oh no.
Now, for one of the most highly anticipated new anime out there, there's a new Ghost in the Shell series. But with this being one of the most legendary franchises in all of anime, what naming convention could they possibly use so audiences don't get confused by Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex, or Ghost in the Shell Arise, or Ghost in the Shell SAC 2045,
What
Ghost in
the-
the Shell the new movie, Ghost in the Shell the live action movie, and of course, Ghost in the Shell. Well, ladies and gentlemen, a new age requires a new branding. Introducing the
What?
Ghost in the Shell.
This is the 1,400 hours a year you waste on your phone. With Purdue Global, you can turn that time into a degree.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, a new age requires a new branding. Introducing the Ghost in the Shell.
Huh?
Because unlike Ghost in the Shell, the Ghost in the Shell is actually more closely based to the Ghost in the Shell manga. And as someone who's only experienced the anime adaptations, I've always known Ghost in the Shell to be this muted, introspective series, brimming with contemplative moments that give the viewer a chance to reflect on these deep philosophical questions it poses us. And this image was almost
Really?
immediately shattered within the first 5 minutes of being blasted with these bright colors. Characters pulling these expressions I've never seen them do before. People are cracking jokes. It's fun and lighthearted at one moment, and then you see a body do this.
Oh!
God damn.
Tone is the thing that smacks you in the face and tells you that this is not the same Ghost in the Shell you are used to, at least in animated form. Gon is the stoic, stone-cold Motoko Kusanagi we've seen. She's emotional now, she's sarcastic, she expresses every range of emotions to the fullest, but even with all that, how can they make a character this old still iconic in the modern day?
Oh.
Gay grandma's innit? Yes, because this time she's also horny as fuck. Grandma still got it. This is a goon that
Oh my
dates back all the
gosh.
way to 1989. This is what we call a legacy wank. And Sai and Saru have put their fingerprints all over this, delivering an aesthetic that looks retro but feels modern. The vibrant colors don't take away from the gritty feel of a cyberpunk society. The jazz
It definitely does look
already in the
unique.
running for one of my favorite OSTs of the year. It is not a series that is banking off nostalgia. It is one that is creating it. And the only thing that can possibly take me out of this is knowing that the story is set in 2029. And somehow these people can afford the RAM prices to run all these fancy cybernetics. In terms of new studios, I think few can match the excitement that Cypic currently bring to every project they work on. Apocalypse Hotel, Uma Musume, The Summer Hikaru Died,
yeah.
everything they made last year made it into my top 10 shows of 2025.
Definitely
And they are
recognize
also the
some of their
studio that have
animes
been
from
given
that
the reins
studio.
to adapt Kagura Bachi, which is the mega IP I'm betting is going to turn them into a household name. Cypic have got so much movement right now, they're about to terrorize a One Punch Man fan. And this season, they are coming out with The World is Dancing.
The
And man,
slander,
do they
it's funny.
continue to cook.
Oh.
This is based on the real-life accomplishments of a man named Zaimi Motokiyo, developing the art form of No, a hybrid of dance and drama, and I mean, we haven't seen a dance anime this beautiful since...
Ooh. Oh,
So,
no,
you know,
not
I can still got
that
some work to
anime.
catch up to that. Draw this, then die. We all know I'm a sucker for stories about the power of stories, and honestly, this one hits so close to
Oh,
home. A girl whose
no.
life has been moved and affected by the manga she adores tries to start her own manga club herself. I'm not afraid to admit that this one got me emotional. I know this is a bit more niche, but if you're creative or just have been utterly inspired by a piece of fiction, really highly recommend you check out this one. Smoking Behind the Supermarket with you. I'm not going to talk about this one too much since I've made not one, but now 2 videos talking about it. But to any ex-smokers out there, avoid this show at all costs, because the cigarette industry has finally tapped into the power of anime girls using your product. Thankfully, Gen Z is still safe until Netflix decides to greenlight the live-action American remake, Vaping Behind the Gas Station with Unk. You know, I remember this one quote that completely turned my life around. The quote goes something like, do crackheads... No, does...
I know this anime he's about to say. I've definitely watched the first episode, and it's something.
Does a crackhead say, I can't get high today because I'm broke? No, they do. They make it happen. So the next time you're feeling unmotivated, just remember the crackhead. If the crackhead has this much perseverance to get high, why can't you? Moral of the story: do crack.
I don't think that's what it means.
After years of wondering what activity is left for cute girls in anime to do, we've finally done it. Cute girls do hard drugs.
Oh.
And it's fucking disgusting. It's the Big 2-6, and we've got a Nyan spotting before GTA 6. If you've ever wondered what happens when Watamote hits its final form, well, how about a broke cat girl with no prospects in life, cripplingly addicted to cigarettes, living in an apartment too filthy for Asmongold to inhabit? But hey, look, it's a cute anime girl.
Oh.
I'm going to clean myself. I thought this was just going to be one of those wacky meme shows, but about halfway through you start thinking, man, this is just depressing. If smoking behind the supermarket with you makes you feel like sparking one up, don't worry. Just put this on afterwards, because this is the most effective anti-smoking ad in anime. It's a genuinely grim story about a bunch of girls struggling with addictions, coping with their lowest points in life. Just when you think they've hit rock bottom, the basement door appears. I have never seen an anime push the boundary this far, and boys,
It's
I think
very
we found the
something.
limit. We found an anime cat girl.
I
Too
definitely
disgusting,
say it is
too
very
utterly
disgusting
rancid
too.
to even goon to. You don't mean that, do you? I do. This time I do. But it's a cute cat girl. I don't care if she's a cat girl. I don't care if she hangs around her apartment half naked. Even your dick should have standards sometimes. You're lying to yourself. Man, just look at her. Look at her life. Look at her apartment. Bitch, do you want to live like this?
No.
Would.
Her breath, man.
No.
It doesn't just stink. It's putrid.
Still would.
She smokes
No.
cigarettes and literal dog shit. She shits herself regularly.
Would.
Why aren't you listening? It's too much.
We could fix her.
No, we can't.
Oh.
This isn't a quirky
Please
trope.
make it stop.
She
Make
has
it
a
stop. Make it
problem.
stop.
A real problem.
Say it.
I can't.
Just say it.
I won't.
Say it. Just
You
say
would,
it.
wouldn't you?
Say it. Say it.
Oh.
No!
Let's go. Let's go. Oh my gosh. That was a lot. Yeah, after the first episode, I just couldn't continue it. Maybe if it does get better, if I hear good things about it, like it gets like improved later on, like the plot actually like stands out compared to the whole gross sceneries. I'll continue it, but I think I'll just like I'm good. But yeah, I'm kind of curious what your guys' anime watch list is like and what animes you're currently watching. It could be like some based off from the video here, or it could be like older anime that you're catching up on. I definitely would love to hear it and love to hear recommendations too. But yeah, with that being said, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!